Hi everyone, Nick here with ILTS. Now, typically we don't do videos about home improvement, but this experience is the exception to the rule. We purchased a house a year ago. The whole thing was black mold. We had to gut the whole house. So this is our new kitchen, as it is right now. As you can see, there's cabinet doors missing. There's a story there. You can see the countertops, cabinets. We got these two doors right here. The countertop installers installed the countertop today. So they took these out. I just had to put them back in because there's no point. So the countertop contractor for Ikea is called Jade Stone, simplifying stone surfaces. Now, what you're looking at here is called light gray stone effect quartz countertops. See all these white little stains all over it? Yeah, remind you of anything? There's a big old orgy in your kitchen. We hate these countertops. Absolutely hate them. We ordered one that was called matte light gray concrete effect, but Jade built us the wrong countertops. So what they also did was they manufactured one of the corners wrong on this countertop. It actually came flat and then was a sharp cut straight back, and it was actually sharp to the touch. They took a orbital grinder and ground down the corner. It looks like absolute garbage. And they also only put a small bead of adhesive along the outside, like a caulking ring that you would caulk around a bathtub or something. It lifts right up. All of them are the same. They weren't secured in any way, shape, or form. Ikea makes these things called Fixa brackets. They're an optional purchase that you can have, and what they're designed for is for your countertop to be screwed down to your cabinets. Makes sense, right? I mean, what is a little seal of caulking or adhesive going to do on this thing? You can see it move in. No big deal. It is a big deal. And we'll see if we can get this in the shot here. So you can see these bolts that are holding in the kitchen sink. It would be pretty much the same idea for your countertops, that it can screw right into the countertop, into the cabinets to hold them both down. So Jade Stone, not impressed at all. They have absolutely massacred this corner. Didn't put the cabinets in with any type of adhesive. This one right here had a bead of adhesive along the outside edge. That's it. None anywhere else. Absolutely nowhere else on this countertop is there adhesive. They didn't put any underneath the countertop so that, you know, gravity and the weight of this quartz countertop would actually seal it down. There's absolutely none anywhere else. None under here. And then these little support brackets right here are just placeholders for where there's going to be walnut grain paneling that goes on the sides. So instead of them removing them or doing anything. You can see how pathetic the amount of seal is on here. It goes right to the end and it stops right there. It's about a quarter of the way. No more sealant anywhere along this edge. So the only place that there was sealant on here was this first quarter of the countertop, sealant around the sink so that it sticks. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this, but there's some excess residue. You can see the fingerprints where the excess residue has been along the inside edge. But the only other sealant on this entire slab of any type of adhesive is right here. And same thing, there's supposed to be a walnut grain panel that goes right here. And they just put the adhesive on the outside edge of it like a silicone bead. It's ridiculous. So all of these are completely unstable. This island has an overhang so that you can put benches underneath it and eat at the island. Well, if you push down on this, it lifts right up because it's not sealed down at all. Now, why these cabinet doors are missing, we paid $250 to Ikea to have them do the one-on-one kitchen building with us, and we gave them all the measurements. They designed the kitchen with us based on our measurements. Our measurements were correct. However, they ordered the wrong cabinets. They ordered the wrong cabinet doors for us, and the installers of the cabinets, it's called TFK Renovations here in Edmonton, Alberta. As soon as they came, they said, we know these aren't going to fit. They're too big. We have to order new ones for you. So they ordered us the new cabinets to fit our space. However, the cabinet doors that we need are on back order. We're not sure how long for. So until then, we get to have absolutely no cabinet doors. And currently, we have a $4,500 cabinet or countertop from Jade Stone for Ikea, who Ikea uses as their subcontractor for their kitchen counters. That has made us the wrong color. They did an absolutely terrible job on the installation, destroyed this corner, and because of this right here, I've pulled it out of the corner here just by lifting it because it's not stuck down at all. This gap right here for the oven was exactly 30 inches across at the back, and at the front here it was 29 7/8. So 2 fractions of an inch smaller than 30 inches, but an oven is exactly 30 inches. So instead of trying to cut the corner, what they did is they started slamming the countertop into the wall, completely marking up the wall. So instead of trying to shave down this corner to even it out, they just kept slamming the countertop into the wall to try and make a difference. We asked Jade Stone about it as soon as the installers left. They said that some drywall damage is to be expected. However, when this thing is butted up into the corner, you can see from them pulling it and slamming it how it was moving all over. So this is in front of the countertop. This is perfectly back in the place where it needs to be. And now we have to get this all repaired, repainted. This entire house is painted. And now we have a damaged wall in front of the countertop that has to get addressed. We have to hopefully somehow get all of these countertops replaced because they, like I said, manufactured the wrong ones. We're still waiting for cabinets to be arriving that were on back order due to the fact that Ikea's home planner, kitchen planner that you pay $250 to sit down with, ordered us the wrong cabinets. Then it's on us to take them all back to Ikea. So that was a lot of fun. There was about 60 boxes of stuff that had to go back. And basically not a single part of this. Oh, and one more thing. And when we originally designed this kitchen, Ikea was still selling under cabinet lighting that you could hardwire. So we had all of our wiring planned out for Ikea's under cabinet lighting. Ikea discontinued it a month ago. It's no longer available. So now we have to try and figure out another under cabinet lighting system that's going to work for us in here. I'm sure we can find one, but again, just another headache with this entire system. We are absolutely at our wit's end with this. Oh, here's another area where when the cabinet or the countertop was slammed into the back wall here, you can see where it popped one of the drywall screws. Not a huge deal. We're going to end up putting a backsplash of tile all the way along here, but at the same time, what if we weren't? And this corner just gets mangled from the install. This seam is super visible. You can really feel it. When you go to Ikea, you can barely even tell that there's a seam on their countertops. This one, you can actually hear it and feel it as you go over it. But it's super visible. Especially in the front. It's like there's a chip missing out of the front of it. But, I mean, look at these white stains. Like, what does that look like to you? Come on. There's no way in this planet we would have ever wanted these countertops. Like, they just look like you have dried up stains all over it. So, as of November 23rd, 2018, when you look on Google, Jade Stone has three, but in the last 3 weeks, Jade Stone has 2 negative star reviews of 1 star each, saying that they basically take your money and run, and it's all based on Ikea orders. So it's great that Ikea is using a supplier, manufacturer, distributor, whatever you want to call them, for their cabinet countertops that can't get your order right and are basically screwing over customers based on the reviews that are currently on Google for them right now. So we're going to see how this plays out, but this is the first video. We're going to see what Jade Stone has to say on Monday, November, I guess that would be 26th, 2018. And we'll keep you updated from there. But as of right now, this is an absolutely horrendous installation of these countertops. Like I said, not secured. The amount of adhesive that was used is absolutely unbelievable. You can see all the fingerprints from where they were grabbing this countertop with caulking on their fingers, or the adhesive, and then slamming it into this wall to try and make the gap an even 30 inches in the front here. So it's not very impressive. It's not really impressive at all. Like I said, when you pay $4,500 for a countertop and installation, and this is what you get. The wrong color, terrible manufacturing, and then just half-assed repair on that corner. It's absolutely unreal. So we will keep you updated as to how Ikea and Jade Stone are going to address all of this and make this all right, because this is unacceptable.